G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got this rid over rock Ficus benjamina. I don't really like this tree at the moment. It doesn't play the game for me. I did some major pruning on a little while back, trying to spread that canopy out. I sort of want a lower, wider canopy, like is typical of big ficuses. I didn't really like the form it's in. I still don't really like the form it's currently in. Prune some of these branches right back, hoping to get some shoots in here, which would allow me then to bring the canopy down further. Found out that benjaminas don't like to do that, and there's been no shoots on that stub, so I'll probably cut that off today. But what I really want to do is I'm going to pull it out and repot it. I reckon that's going to be a solid mass of roots. Just try and reinvigorate it a little bit. Try and get it to flush out some more growth for me, so I can have some more branch choices. Then I'm probably going to chop the whole top of the tree down lower, so I can concentrate on some of these lower growing ones that are a bit more in the direction that I want. Yeah, but first we're going to see if we can get it out of this bloody pot, because it has been in here for a little while now, and I reckon it'll be pretty well stuck in there. The old fertilizer bag, it's pretty much part of the furniture. Oh, there we go, won't be too bad after all. Reuse that. I think I'll use the same pot. I don't think there's any real need to give it a bigger pot. I think if I give it too much root run, I think it'll just go crazy, but we'll stick with the pot that we've got. I do want to try and keep it as a bit smaller tree. Probably give it a little bit better soil maybe. Looks like a fair bit of potting mix in this one again.
Without a home, broken wing butterflies cutting me up inside so slow. It's hard to drive with everything out of control. I stopped too fast and now you wanna go. Anyone can say goodbye, but you are the only one I
It's actually got a pretty good root system really. There's nothing too major that's like big and thick that needs taken off. I think I've gone pretty hard on these in the past, so they're probably not too bad. And honestly, with a ficus in my climate, nice and warm, I give them plenty of water. I could probably just chop this off with a chainsaw, take it back out on the bench, and it'll be climbing out of the pot in a month's time. But I'll try not to go too harsh on it, but I do want to free up some room for it in that pot. If those roots have got room to grow vigorously, that means that everything up top will do the same. I mean, if I was happy with the style, it wouldn't really matter. I could leave it a lot longer in this pot and just be happy with the slow growth. that you get when they become a bit root bound. You sort of get to enjoy the tree a bit more, because this, yeah, as soon as it starts regrowing roots, it's just gonna go nuts up top. I can already envisage having to prune it every other week, but you know, that's sort of ideal because I'm not happy with the way the tree looks. So I want growth so I can make it look different up top. That's probably all right. That'll give us quite a bit of root run underneath. Do I want to tie it in? I don't have any tie-in holes. I've got one drainage hole, so that means you ain't getting tied in. Lucky you're a ficus. Throw a bit more in there. It's pretty much just a pumice and scoria mix by the look of it. A bit of zeolite. Mix that I was using a little while back, probably from a tree that I worked too hard and killed inadvertently. Had a couple of them, as we do. We'll throw a bit more around, get him settled in. I may just throw a wire underneath the pot and over that rock just to sort of hold him in position a bit. I don't want him moving around too much while he's trying to regrow his roots. As for the top, oh man, I just want to go to town on the damn thing. For a start, that branch there is now dead and starting to rot away. That's where I was hoping to get shoots from last time, but found out that benjaminas don't like to do that. Especially on branches that don't have other growth on them. Apparently you got to leave quite a bit of growth on it and sort of maybe push it back slowly. And I'm not very good at slowly. I'm sort of like a bull at a gate. But anyway, what else do we want to do with this thing? How hard do I want to prune it? See, I want to try and push growth out that way, back this way. Try and get a nice big wide canopy on it. That was my aim. But obviously I've let it get too tall. Do have a couple of branches here off this main trunk that are heading in the right direction. Trouble is, if you cut it back too hard, we'll end up with nothing in the middle. We'll have to use stuff from the back. Don't know if that's too much of an issue. So maybe we could go back to here somewhere, maybe. It's going to be pretty drastic, but if I don't turn it into something that I like, it's probably not going to last much longer here. I don't particularly like this branch that's coming back across from that side, but I might hang on to it for now in case it's the only foliage that I have in the middle of the tree without coming from the back. Leave it there for now. Probably leave it pretty much at that, I reckon. Maybe for now. Oh. You know what? Shorten all you bastards off too. That might do. Bloody hell. I don't know. It still looks very weird. We'll see what reinvigorating it does. See if it gives me any more branches to work with. But I'll keep an eye on it over the next little while. We might cut some of these back to try and get a bit more forking in a bit closer to the trunk, but also keep trying to grow it out wide. It may come good. It may come good. He's hoping. Because this is probably one of its last chances to grow into a nice tree. Yeah, nothing much more to say. Get it out on the bench again, give it some fertiliser. I'm sure it won't take long to settle in and start growing again. And we'll check back in another time. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. That's it, dog. We're done. Dog, sound asleep.